Okay, everyone, back here outside of Phoenix, in between Phoenix and Ehrenberg. This is a little rest stop here. Getting a little bit of a late breakfast. I think it's, where are we here? Let's pop back in here. Fire up. Getting some breakfast at the diner over there. It is 20 after 10 in the morning, so a little bit of a late breakfast. We do need gas, however. We are, oops, that's not the key I wanted to do, sorry. We got 257 miles we can go, 38 gallons of gas. Plenty enough to get us down into Ehrenberg here. It's only 62 miles an hour. Get to Ehrenberg, get some gas, and it's up here, up 95 towards the Kingman. So let's not dilly-dally, let's rock and roll here. Oh, let's try not to sideswipe cars and trucks, huh? Airplane. Biplane. Nice. We're doing about 40 now, aren't we? 20, we're in our 20s here. 75, alright, 2075 now. Coming, we're good. Back out here on the highway. The open road. Alright, let's lock in cruise control so we don't get a ticket. Okay, so our truck speedometer only goes up to 80. Alright. Good to note there. Still a beautiful morning down here. Oh, let's stay on the road, shall we? There we go. Ooh, over. Alright, I'm getting in here. There we go. Tour bus. Somebody else bobtailing. It's like a Kenny. Central Lines, eh? That's the way station there we just passed on the left. It should be our exit coming up. Coming, excellent. Alright, you know what? We might as well just fill her all the way up. Yeah, full tank. What? Dude, I'm filling up. What a jackass this guy is. Wow. Alright, so that was expensive. $730, but we were pretty low there. Are you happy now, you friggin' jerk off? Wow, what a jerk this guy is. Wow. Whatever, dude. Alright, let's get back on the road here. Go off over here. Map real quick. This guy ain't behind us. Dude, you think... What an a-hole this guy is. Wow. Alright. So we pretty much, we're just pretty much going to pop up to, let's see, we've got to go up this way, and we'll head up through Kingman, and then it's going to be Vegas. That's right, we're going to come up that way there. So it's about 5 hours. That's not too bad. Alright. Let's go ahead and check out them Colorado River sites. Rock and roll here. Tour bus. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You had plenty of time to pull out, dude. Seriously. I gotta get out from behind this guy here. There we go. West Coast Tours, huh? That's Howell's Trail. Oh, hold on here. There it is. There's the river. Nice. All right. That was 4 out of 6. So we got 4 out of 6 right now. Excellent. Now, obviously, the last one we're going to need is the Grand Canyon River Village, or Grand Canyon Village. Hopefully, there's nobody there because I don't have my other mirror up to make it more somewhat realistic here. We are taking this. Oh, Kingman. Yes, we are going to Kingman. Alright, let's rock here. So technically we only need one more of these sites besides the Grand Canyon. Let's see what it is. I missed what the speed limit is. 55, yes. So I better watch myself here. Guess we'll be following this guy all the way now. Yes, that's right. We are in California now. Speed limit there is 55. Route 93. Looks like we got quite a ways to go. So we'll be back at the end of this trip. Or maybe I should do a... I wonder if I should do a speed up here. Maybe we'll do that. We'll speed up this portion of the trip. Get some traveling music going. Sounds good to me. And there we are. Over the Colorado River. Take a good look at this one. Looks like, is that train? Train bridge, perhaps? Alright, let's see where we're at here. On our way. Yeah, see, we already crossed this one when we, went to Barstow here. Whenever that trip took us to Barstow, that was actually that would have been the first one then. So on to Kingman. I think we'll stop in Kingman for some lunch. Sounds good to me. Before we head up to Vegas. Let's rock and roll here. Alright, here we are. We're at that little rest stop that's outside of Kingman here. Had ourselves a bit of a late lunch. It's ourselves a burger, maybe a corn dog too. Corn dogs, nice. Haven't had corn dogs in a while. Burger and corn dog. Anyway, let's see. So I think it's a little after 3. Yeah, after 4 in the afternoon. So late lunch, early dinner. You might say, but let's rock and roll. It's on to Vegas. Spend the night on the town in Vegas. Last time we were here, we took a tour of the town after we had the delivery. We didn't have time for much recreational activities. Today, I think we will we do a little bit of gambling. Perhaps I'm not really that much of a gambler. Don't, you know, it's kind of tough. You know, you have that opportunity to win lots of money, but you gotta have the money to begin with. And you know what? Every penny right now is really precious to us. And you know, I look at it that it's better to save it than risk it on a chance, especially when those chances are not in your favor. So I don't really do that much gambling. In fact, I don't do gambling at all, really. At least not with money, real money. But it's I'd rather save up the money to get something a little bit more tangible, something that is a sure thing, so to speak. You know, a bit of entertainment, whether it be a game, or, you know, our family trips to Hershey Park, that kind of thing. Because at the end of the day, you know, you have to be struck by lightning, I think, twice to get the same amount of odds that you would of winning, you know, a decent amount that would make a difference in the lottery. You know, sure, you might win 10, 15 bucks here or there, but, you know, at the end of the day, that doesn't really make an impact. So it's more or less just see the sights, enjoy the atmosphere. What stays in Vegas, what happens in Vegas will stay in Vegas, perhaps. Alright, let's rock and roll here. Excuse me, dude. In fact, yeah, let's rock and roll the rest of our trip here to Vegas. Now that's a sight there. The Vegas Dam there. And I think that's the power grid that, is it? Yeah, yeah, this should be it. This is part of the power grid that powers Las Vegas here. Quite an amazing sight. And this should be, yeah, this would be another of the sights here. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, on to Sin City. See if we get somebody kind enough to let us in here. Traffic is picking up. Well, it is kind of rush hour, I suppose. Alright, let's nudge over here. Slow down, dude. Alright, we got in there. Airplane out there. Oh, we lost it. Ooh, let's get over this way. Thank you, thank you. Do you want to take a tour? Here we go. Yeah, we're going to be taking a tour of this little road here. 70 miles an hour on this road? Interesting. Let's see what's out here. No, there's a sight. No parking. Sorry. I guess I'll move along here. Looks like we got a little bit of a mobile home area out here. RV camp or something, huh? I guess I should check to see if anybody's coming. Yeah, somebody's coming. We'll pull out here. Oh, no, we won't. Oh, my God, this guy's flying. There we go. All right. On to Vegas. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a nice, restful sleep over 9 hours here. There was a change of plan. We didn't stay in Vegas as I initially planned. What I ended up doing, we drove back here to Flagstaff. We were only a couple hours out of Flagstaff anyway, and that's would have been a lot of backtracking. I checked what the time would have been to come back from Vegas to head all the way up to Page. That would have been a 7-hour trip. You know, it was only, what was it? It was only about 6 o'clock in the evening by the time we got into Vegas. So I figured, you know what? We'll just have, we'll do some gambling. You know, yeah, I know what I said. You know, we're not really that much a gambler, but you know, we got some bling in the bank. That's some cash. We got some cash in the bank here. You know, figured, might as well try a hand at some blackjack. You know, maybe do a little bit of craps, roulette, and it turned out, you know what, we got some luck. We had some luck with us, so we made a few grand in Vegas. Had ourselves a nice dinner, and then got out of Dodge while the getting was good. So we headed out, came back to Flagstaff. We got here about 11:30 in the evening. So we just took a quick rest. It's about 4:30 now, so we took just about 5 hours of rest. Not bad. Just because I wanted to get up here to Page, you know, finish off our vacation, because I'm really anxious, you know, to get back on the job here. You know, vacation. Vacation's nice little respite and all that kind of stuff. But I do want to, you know, I obviously want to finish this. We want to end up in the Grand Canyon. But I do want to get back on the job here, you know, because I you know, we got our plans, you know. I want to grab that garage in Phoenix. I want to start collecting some trucks, but more importantly, you know what? We need to head out here to Vegas. We need to expand our business a little bit more. So I really want to get on the job, get some more money in the bank, so we can look at another garage up here in Vegas or in Nevada as well. What was I looking at? Elko. Was I looking at Elko? Yeah, so I was looking at maybe Elko. There's a garage up here in Elko, which sort of gives us this upper corner. And, of course, this will be a good starting point up here, too, because as we recently found out as well, Oregon is going to be the next state. Oregon is going to be the next state released. So Oregon should be coming out in... I don't think we have a firm date yet. I'm going to have to read the blog again, see if there's an estimate or a firm date. But Oregon's in the works. Oregon's going to be our first state, so we're going north. So that'll also make putting another point in long distance very helpful, because as you recall, when we were checking the distance here, we're about 1,800 miles max, Hobbs to Hornbrook here. So if we get Oregon now, that'll give us certainly over 2,500 miles of possible travel distance, taking this point from Hobbs up to, I would imagine there'd be something way up here, which we can't get to at the moment, but way up there in the corner there. And that would be a good 2,500, 3,000 miles there. So long distance will become very handy there, which is probably why they went with Oregon. Although, if you do Texas could certainly give you that distance and more. But regardless, we're getting Oregon. So I was thinking, what? We'll pop up here to Elko, grab a garage, get a couple more trucks, get a couple more hires. Then the money will really start flowing into our trucking business here, and then I can pick up the garage in Phoenix, start getting some toys to play with there, drive around, tool around with. So yeah, I definitely wanted to get back on the job here. So I head back to Flagstaff. Didn't want to waste any more time. Gonna head up the page. But first things first, we have leveled up with all our freewheeling, all our tooling around here. So let's go ahead, and we do want to check on the ladies too as well. So where are we at here? Our profitability dropped down a little bit, probably because of the pay, maintenance, and all that kind of stuff. We were so close the last time I checked. Only about $3,000 away. But we still got 3 days of work left to do. Let's check in on Anna here. Anna has leveled up as well, I saw. Yeah, so Anna now has 3 points in high value there. So we already changed her over to long distance. We want to give her an extra point of long distance now. And then what we're going to do, once she gets that pip of long distance, we're going to open up fragile and just-in-time delivery for her. That way, that'll open up more job opportunities for her as well. So where is she at right now? She's getting a bulldozer. Heading out to Clovis with a bulldozer. She'll be done in 10 hours there. Monica, where is she at? So she is coming back to Albuquerque from Sholo. In fact, she'll be done this job by the time we get to Page. She hasn't leveled up yet. So maybe, hopefully, after she's done this job, she'll level up. She'll get that point in high value, and we can toss her over into distance as well. Get her an extra one of those. So good. She's almost 5,500. Anna's almost 3,700. So the ladies are doing good. Ladies are doing good for us. In the meantime, let's go ahead. Let's get our own ranking up here. So not going to do long distance yet. Again, 'cause until Oregon comes out, we really don't need. We really don't need rank 5 yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to head and take this next point here in just-in-time delivery. That way we can get urgent deliveries unlocked and rock and roll. And then we'll get out here on the road. We'll head up the page. Oops, let me make note of that. Hello. All right. Uh-oh. So hopefully by the time we're done here today, we will be at the Grand Canyon. So let's not dilly-dally, shall we? Let's fire this puppy up and head off to Page. So where are we at? Here we go. Speed set, cruise set. All right, let's rock and roll. Lights on. There we go. Lights are on. Let's head on out. Road is clear. Excellent. So let's rock and roll. Ooh, let's not wreck while I'm trying to change my GPS here. There we go. Looks like the coast is clear, so we'll just go ahead and go here. I didn't see a stop sign. I think we're actually, that should be a stop sign there. I probably just didn't see it. Oh, there's Bob Taylor there. Hello, sir. So kind of exciting. Oregon. So new state to explore. We already finished at least unlocking everything in New Mexico. And once we get to the Grand Canyon, we'll have everything in Arizona unlocked as well. So yeah, it looks like it'll be on to Nevada in preparation of Oregon opening up for our trucking business here. It's a speed limit 30, okay. Going a little fast. Let's set cruise there. We should be fine here. Up 65. Never mind. Let's go ahead and speed things up, shall we? All right, let's sit back, relax, sip on our coffee, and listen to some cruising music as we head up the page. And here we are. So this is the little trick here at the page. There we go. Achievement collected. Figures we had to follow that guy hauling the cement tubes all the way up here, but hey. There we go. So you need to get into this area here to unlock the achievement. Right off the road, side of the road here. As you can see the, in the map here. We are, let's get back over here. We're already off the road. But you're actually not blocked until you get up there, as you can see. But a nice little view, hot air balloons and everything. So let's go take a look at the river here. So all this leaves now is the Grand Canyon Village. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Nice. Let's take a look here. Let's see what we can get here, huh? Well, fence is not going to work for us now, is it? Up over the fence. Let's take a look. So the river down in the canyon there. Very, very nice. Excellent. So there we go. One left. One left. Let's go ahead and save that. Where we're at right now. Oh, excuse me. Bit of dust in the lungs there, I think. 7:30 in the morning. All right, good. So let's take a look at how long it's going to take us to get to ye old Grand Canyon here. Hopefully we don't get stuck behind another driver here. But Grand Canyon Village. Let me bring up my... There we go. Let's bring that up. So it looks like Grand Canyon Village would be... Looks like it would have to be somewhere up around in here somewhere. We're going to drive up around this circle anyway and see what we got. So on to the Grand of the Canyon Village. So we're going to go... let's go after that point. So this is going to be another couple of hours. No problem. Should be good on gas. So we can have breakfast in the Grand Canyon. Should have plenty of fuel here. Yeah, we got more than half a tank. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. Alright, let's rock and roll.
Cindy writes a paragraph, says time is passing, but the bubbles in her heart are everlasting. Yeah, she gave her life to one, who could blame her? It's pretty major, fraught with danger and stuff like that. Mighty good intention, you're purring softly beside me. grinding gently inside me, tapping totally madly for you, for you, for you, for you. Says the plot is getting strange, taking on new meaning, and the heroes run away and no one stopped him. But she can't control the page, there's people dying, semicolons crying, full stops finding faults. Oh, what's adults? Mighty engine of good intention, you're purring softly beside me, grinding gently inside me, tapping totally madly for you, for you, for you, for you. Cindy writes of kerosene and broken bottles, says the troubles were a part of someone's childhood, but she can't get past the point where someone's dying. It's pretty minor, a pithy liner should sort it out, but he won't die, he just mucks about. Oh, it's so hard. Now we've broken out the gin, it helps her thinking, and given in to sin, we're breathing deeply, but something's on her mind, a chapter stirring, her mind is whirling, and off she trots to tap her keys to the top. Oh, she's off. Mighty engine.
We are in the lovely Grand Canyon. Been a long time since I've been here. Long time. Grand Canyon Village unlocked. What do we got up here? That's the airport. Let's go ahead and start towards the Grand Canyon Village itself here. So we're going to turn here. This should take us up where we want to head. Yep, exactly. Perfect. The Copper State is now completely unlocked, not completely road explored. We can't go that way, so let's do this way. And I think I see her coming up into view here. Roadwork, are you kidding me? Well, there she is, folks, the Grand Canyon. An incredible, incredible sight. If you ever have the opportunity to go to the Grand Canyon in person, I would encourage every single person to do so, because it is just an incredible, incredible, I don't even know what to call it, incredible testament, I guess, to the beauty and powers of Mother Nature. Helicopter out there in distance and birds flying is simply an incredible, incredible sight. So I probably have to unlock this by going up this way. So that's what we'll do. We'll get to explore those roads anyway. But I was up here with Mrs. Weiler before we had gotten, even before we got engaged. We were still dating at the time. And as a matter of fact, this was a vacation. We were changing jobs. We decided to take a couple of weeks because we both worked at the same retailer in the same store at the time, and we pretty much saw the writing was on the wall for this particular retailer, who happened to be linens and things. We saw the writing was on the wall. We saw that, you know, pretty much the way the business was being run, it was not going to last too much longer. So we both got some pretty good job opportunities elsewhere. So we figured before we started the new jobs, we would take a couple of weeks just to ourselves. So I decided to head out, visit some family out in Colorado, but take the scenic route. So we went out west. Saw the Painted Desert, Meteor Crater, came out here to the Grand Canyon, and it's just an incredible sight out here. Simply incredible. I mean, you go out here to the edge, out here in the villages. There are, I think, if I recall, there's a couple of villages. There's the North Village, South Village, and there we go. Powell's Trail unlocked. There's the helicopter. There is, but I mean, you're out here, and it looks. In fact, you know, let's get a snapshot of this. We need to get a picture of this here. There we go. You're out there standing at the edge. I mean, you can literally, like where we're at now, you can literally go up to the edge and look down in certain places. Obviously, you can hike down to the bottom, which we attempted for about 30 minutes and then realized we were both horribly out of shape and never going to make it back to the top if we did that. We don't want any blur here. But we're standing out here looking at this, and it looks pretty much just like this. I mean, it was so massive and so incredible that you looked like you were looking at a photograph. You just couldn't comprehend that what you were looking at was real. It was just incredible. It just looked like just a big matte painting out there. It was so, you know, the distances are just so incredibly large. It was just amazing. Just an amazing sight. I'm glad we had the opportunity to go do it, and I hope that we give both Aaron and Abby the opportunity to see this as well, because it is just a simply incredible sight. We'll grab that screenshot right there. That's a good shot there. I like that. But yeah, it is an amazing sight to see. If you can ever get out here to view the Grand Canyon, I would most certainly encourage everyone to to do so. But that's it. Our journey is done. We have unlocked the Powell Trail. We visited the Grand Canyon. But there's a lot more green. There are trails too. I don't know if they built any trails here. But yeah, again, we were only at one of the villages, so I can't speak for how some of the other villages would look here. But I want to see we're here. Yeah, there's a watchtower. I'm trying to remember. God, I gotta see if I can dig up some pictures and photographs and stuff. This was even before we had a video camera. I don't think. Oh no, I did have the video camera because ended up on this trip out here. Once we got out to Colorado, we went up Pikes Peak, and that's where I proposed to my now Mrs. Weiler at the time, right at the top of Pikes Peak. I was nervous this entire trip because I had the ring with me, and I was just trying to figure out when I would do it, when I was going to propose. But I was so panicked about losing this ring the whole trip out here. I was like, I got the first opportunity I have, I need to take it. So I debated doing it here. I said, not yet. We weren't, it was just. Said, you know what? We gotta go up. We gotta go up to Pikes Peak. I said, at the top of Pikes Peak would be the perfect place to do it. So we got out to Colorado. I said, yeah, that's when I'm doing it. We got up to top of Pikes Peak. I said, perfect. This is now the time. And the rest, as they say, is history. So thank you for joining me on this grand adventure, everyone. Now it's time to head back to Flagstaff. Put the nose to the grindstone. Yeah, see, there are building stuff. Not exactly the village I remember. And I remember when we were out here, a thunderstorm ended up popping. There was a deer. There was a deer out here too. It's wooded like this out here where the shops and the parking areas are. So at the edge there's a grove of trees, I remember, off to my right. So I was heading over to the grove of trees, get some pictures and stuff like that, and then also there's a deer just standing there. No fear, no nothing. Deer just standing, hey, how's it going? I mean, literally just a couple feet away from me. A deer. But then there was a pop-up thunderstorm. And so we had to, it was loud. And of course, this is a higher elevation here, so we were literally, the clouds were literally almost right above our heads, and lightning everywhere. It was just wow, and it was a torrential downpour. So we were out here by one of the buildings, not a little bit different here, but not too unlike the village we were at. So we had to run over there to the buildings, run under the eaves. I was downpouring rain, lightning everywhere. We're like, oh my God, this is just incredible. But yeah, I hope we can really get out there again one of these. Maybe I'll do a travel log for YouTube if we ever get the chance to do it. I'd really like to do that. But yeah, there we go. That's it. Thank you for joining me, everybody. It's BJ Water saying, until next time, I will see you in game.